Hey guys, just a quick video about converting an XP254 XP to the XPG, so adding the stator producing power hopefully and the grips. Got a load of this kit and don't really need it, but felt like it might be a fun project, so I'll cut you over to the bench and future me can take it from there. Have fun. Recently came across a handle with the heated grips and heated front handle for basically free, and I bought a kit from somebody who had parts for the conversion. Don't really need it, but as I've got it and it costs virtually nothing, I thought it would be a fun thing to show. What you can see here are the pieces that we've got. So starting on the left, we've got the adapter plate that allows you to mount the stator with its associated bolts. You've got the stator itself, which should be around about 0.8 ohms when tested to show that it's good. Can be I think it's 0.3 to 0.8 after you've deducted whatever value you get across your meter for your leads. So for example, I got 3 ohms just testing the leads to each other, so reading 1.1 ohms when I tested from earth to the end of the wire there, minus the 3 ohms in my leads gave me a 0.8, which is the top end of the spec. You've got the little washer and nut for the flywheel and the flywheel with the magnets in it. I've compared this to my original flywheel and it is the same in terms of the position of the little keyway there. Finally, there's a couple more screws and this switch, which is the heated grip switch, and I'll be installing all of those things in a second. So back over to the saw, you can see that we're going to swap out the plastic seal for the metal seal that has the mounting point as step one, and I'll do that now and bring you back. Okay guys, just gently eased that onto the shaft, made sure that it was had a little bit of oil on it around the seal, so that hopefully seals with no issues. I do notice the countersunk bolts from the plastic cover are not reused, and you need the countersunk bolts or the countersunk screws here. So we'll just put these in place of the button screws and tighten them down evenly. Side note, I don't know if you've tried these Teng tool screwdrivers. I've got a set and I really love them. Just amazing quality. Not as well known as some of the other brands, but professional mechanics are sworn by them, and I can see why. There's really nice quality here. So Teng tool screwdrivers, highly recommended. And I'll just show you now the back of the original piece that we've removed. You can see the oil seals there, one around the shaft and one against the body, the mating surface. So there we go, that's swapped out and can go in the spares box, and we'll move on to mounting the stator. Okay, so you can see the mounting plate is in position and nipped up nicely. So let's put the stator on there, and that wire is going to disappear off under the carburetor and give me power across there. I'm just going to tuck that over there for the moment, and those 3 little bolts are going to fit in just like this. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to nip those up off camera and come back to you. So a quick point of interest for you. The screws that secure the stator to the seal plate there, the thread size looks to be M5 across all of them, but the actual head of these really is significantly smaller than the ones that came out of the plastic non-mountable adapter, so just be aware of that. You can see there the part number for the non-adaptable is 5036342 should you require one for a normal 254 XP. Couple of things I didn't share with you before. It looks like all of the screws and bolts were Loctited from the factory, and I've put Loctite on there now. Also, I've removed the little plastic cover plate here, which slots in the cable from the stator, runs under that, and then under the carb. That cover plate is part number 5035437 if you need one. Okay, so got everything buttoned up. The stator's in place securely. The cover plate is attached with Loctite. Stator's attached with Loctite. The plastic wire cover is also back in place and Loctite. Currently the cable is running under the carb and out to the other side, so we can button up this side by putting the pulley back on, the flywheel back on, and tightening that up. Again, just make sure to line up your keyway, as you can see in there. See the part number there as well if you need it, 5030879. So that's the one with the magnet in it. Got my little washer in here already, and I've just got to line that back up and drop it into position, and that feels like, there it goes, like it's perfect. And then last but not least, of course, we'll be putting the nut back on and locking that into position and torquing it down. Some people use the rope in cylinder method, so literally take out the spark plug, fill the cylinder with a rope, and that will lock it from turning. Others use an impact driver to whiz that on there, whatever you prefer. Another little point to note, just amazing quality on all of the components here. Look at these fasteners. So they run through the carburetor into the cylinder head, and where the carburetor is some sort of an alloy and a different material to what looks like stainless steel fasteners, they've covered them in plastic so that they don't seize into place. Just attention to detail, which is amazing. Okay, so we've torqued that back up and got everything assembled in terms of plastics for the air injection. The little port locks in with two little pins here and here, and the same on the opposing side. And we've spun this over so we know that there's nothing rubbing, so we can go ahead and put the side of the saw back together. Brilliant, that's all done. So I've checked again and it pulls over nicely. It's engaging and releasing as it should, so no issues on the flywheel side. So the next thing I need to turn my attention to is where the cable comes up. We'll be making sure to insulate that until I've made the loom. That's the next thing I'm going to do. And the other thing is we've got the little cutout here for the switch. So there's a little blanking plug you can see. I'm just going to pop the switch in there to keep it safe, and if you notice, it earths down to the get this in properly, it earths down to the bottom of the saw through a screw, it looks like, and there's a screw port there. So for now I'm just going to quickly test this, start it up with the multimeter connected, make sure I'm making some voltage, which I should be, and then I'm going to insulate the terminal and come back to this when I've made the loom up. Thanks very much. So that's the end of the video. Hopefully it was useful to some of you. I found I got 6 volts you see at idle, up to about 20 volts under load. So really successful first attempt, and next time we'll come back and look at the loom, fit that up. Hopefully I won't zap anything, and you can hopefully also get some troubleshooting tips from the layout, if nothing else, and understanding how the system works. It's a really simple system. It's pretty easy to put together, as you can see, and yeah, a bit of fun. All right, thanks very much. Hope you enjoyed.